what's going on, y'all? T-Bob here.
And Jake as well.
And you're about to watch a little OTB LSU.
We're going to give you all the latest, greatest between LSU football, baseball, women's basketball, softball, and everything in between.
Bottom line, if you want to talk Tigers, keep it locked, subscribe, like it. Big win on the recruiting trail for your LSU Tigers as they flip a player at a position of need from a school that is tough to compete with right now. LSU flips four-star cornerback Cade Phillips from Texas. Cade Phillips, when he announced this flip, he put a picture of Corey Raymond on the announcement. And look, we will talk about Corey Raymond because that's what this all comes back to. As far as Phillip goes, he's the seventh-ranked corner from On 3. He's a top 100 prospect. He had just committed to Texas 43 days ago, Jake.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So this was not like one of those commits forever ago and then kind of slowly but surely LSU wins him over. No, like bang, bang sort of deal here. According to the experts, this is expected to stick. The Texas has kind of already had their chance to counter, and they didn't. And so he's basically made the decision for over a week now. As far as Phillip goes, a bit of a physical gym here. 6'1", 185. He's got a 6'8.5" wingspan, though. And how about this, Jake? Y'all know track speeds better than I do. A 21.50 200 and a 49.74 400. So he can fly, and he actually came in third place in state for the long jump, jumping over 24 feet. This is now the fifth player to choose LSU in the last 10 days. One of the remaining cornerbacks that they want to go after is Rustin's Aiden Anding, but really, this is a big flip. It's from Texas, position of need, highly rated player, and it all goes back to Corey Raymond. Because when he got this job in January, he had 3 targets that he wanted to go hard for. It was DJ Pickett, Naeem Offord, and Cade Phillips. Well, you get the number one guy in the country in DJ Pickett when nobody thought you would.
Yeah.
You don't have Offord, but now you get Cade Phillips. And you have there's a couple 4-star safeties mixed in. You're going after Anding. Corey Raymond has done everything that you thought Corey Raymond would do.
Yeah, it's a top 20 guy at his position. He's one of the top guys in Texas. That means a lot. I think we all know that he's a top 25 guy in the state of Texas, so that goes a very long way. He's right now on 3, your 11th highest recruit, but that is big because this is an elite class. It is number 3 in the team rankings. And again, you mentioned it. It's a position of need. That's a check. It is stealing someone from Texas who I feel like is maybe going to become your biggest recruiting rival. Now that they're in the SEC, it already feels like it is. It already feels like you're going. Now, you could say, well, yeah, A&M and Alabama all going after the same player, but it really feels like a lot lately, and Taylor, you'd be able to speak on this better than we could. It feels like the last 2 have been LSU and Texas for a lot of these recruits, Taylor.
No, they really have, and what did you see earlier in the offseason or last year when it was LSU versus Texas? Texas was winning these recruiting battles. That has not been the case lately. I mean, we've seen 3 or 4 guys out there. You're like, oh, they're either LSU and A&M or LSU and Texas, and LSU's pulled in a few in a row, so they're on a little bit of a heater.
And still number 3 class in the entire country. I missed this, Taylor. I see you added it to the document. LSU also lands a commitment from Mike Tyler, a tight end out of Columbia, South Carolina, 6'4", 230. I like what you wrote here. Anytime Brian Kelly recruits tight end, I'm sold. I would agree. He chooses LSU over Duke, West Virginia. Wouldn't mind if my Mountaineers had got him, but that's fine. What is this? I'm guessing 3-star, solid guy here.
Yeah, he's a 3-star. Big guy, though. 6'4", 240.
Massive,
Again, I care about the offer list more than the star ranking, and I trust Brian Kelly's evaluation of tight ends at this point. I mean, that's what it boils down to. He's, in my opinion, the best evaluator of tight ends in all of college football. And if he thinks Mike Tyler can play here, well, then I think they got a heck of a player in Mike Tyler.
There's no use in crying over spilled milk. And again, one thing Brian Kelly's incredible at is avoiding sunk cost fallacies, being willing to go back on decisions that he made. But do you think he wishes that they would have been more proactive and seized the initiative in keeping Corey Raymond around from the beginning?
Yeah.
Because if you had never let Raymond go, your secondary would have been 2 years ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
Again, credit to him for bringing it back, and it's going to pay dividends still. But damn, it's again, no point going down this road too far, but it's a little bit like, man, yeah, you already had him there. Secondary could have been great this whole time. But still,
yes,
better
but
late than never.
It is, and realizing that was a mistake, and the two parties maybe had to go their separate ways for a little bit, and maybe it was good for everybody.
That's
but
true.
It's certainly paid off here since he's been back.
Yeah.
I mean, just in recruiting. Now we're going to see the on the field portion of it that we think is going to be back to something that we recognize, but off the field. Right, because you weren't getting either done. You weren't getting off or on the field. So now you've gotten this checked off, and we'll see what on the field looks like.
Also, Corey Raymond's jacked. Did y'all see that picture I put in the document?
I did not.
Coach Raymond still got it, Jake. Look it up, dude. He is. My guy's looking freaking swole. Did you see it, Alondra?
Yeah, those shoulders are crazy.
Those arms.
Yeah.
He's kind of. It's
He's
like
jacked.
Yeah, and it's kind of like even more sexy with that salt and pepper beard he's got going on. He's got a little bit of the Coach Prime thing going on. Yeah. Wow, Jake, what incredible takes.
I mean, those guys, they're just the best.
I think so. And if you think so, again, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notifications when we post every single day here on OTB LSU.